Salve pessoal, Zone aqui, sejam todos bem-vindos à nossa humilde live. Hoje, rapaziada, vamos dar início à nossa gameplay de Alan Wake Remastered. Cara, eu queria trazer novamente, refazer na verdade essa live aqui no canal. Na verdade, essa série no canal, né, que é uma série. Eu tava com a versão normal, sem ser a remasterizada. E agora eu consegui adquirir a remasterizada, então a gente vai refazer ela, só que dessa vez melhor, né, rapaziada? Então bora pra nossa gameplay. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui pra ver se tá tudo configurado corretamente. E vocês me passam aquele feed maroto se o áudio tá ok. Bora ver aqui se tem alguém pra mandar um salve. Um salve para o Ruslan339, mano. Tudo beleza, cara? Há quanto tempo? Faz muito tempo que eu não vejo o Ruslan. Ruslan sumidão, cara. Eu vou abrir o jogo direto, que ele já tá configurado. Controlezinho na mão, tudo ok. Já abri o jogo, já dei uma configurada, já dei uma olhada pra ver como que ele tá. E tá mel na chupeta, mano. Opa, esqueci de um negócio aqui. Não é isso daí não, pô. Eu esqueci disso. Vou puxar uma captura aqui. Senão eu não consigo, cara. Bora puxar a captura do jogo agora. O áudio tá ok. E ele sempre me acompanhou desde o início das transmissões, cara. Cara, que bonito, mano. Quem quiser um salve, rapaziada, é só mandar uma mensagem aqui pro Zone. Eu vou estar vendo e mandando aquele salve maroto. Caraca, mano. Vamos deixar um. Ô, mano, eu queria ver o bagulho, cara. Deixa eu ver como tá o áudio, hein? Mano, tá muito lindo. Nossa, velho, que qualidade. Ó, áudio tá ok aqui. Vou fazer acompanhamento por essa plataforma. Eu vou botar aqui o. Qualidade, mano, deixa eu abrir aqui o. Vou acompanhar por aqui pelo PC. Só pra gente ver uma prévia aí, cara. Beleza. Fazendo acompanhamento aqui. Eu não sei se tá muito alto o volume do jogo. Ué? Oh, o jogo bugou agora o controle, mano. Então deixa eu ver se as configurações estão aplicadas. Se elas não dão um reset, né? Porção da resolução, cara. Se eu botar 100% aqui, vai acontecer. Campo de visão. Tudo no alto. Novo game. Eu queria já entrar no pesadelo, mas eu vou ter que zerar a primeira vez para depois eu poder liberar o modo pesadelo. Cara, aí eu Se eu não me engano, tem mais algumas coisas que você tem que pegar nesse pesadelo aí, que é o mais difícil. Pra poder dar 100% o jogo, cara. Normal mesmo. Eu quero substituir, porque só foi um teste.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Episódio 1, mano. Pesadelo. Já começa aí. Eu não quero inverter. Dá pra correr normal. Como que esquiva mesmo o negócio? Só correr que vai ensinar.
The radiator had broken when I hit the hitchhiker. The car wasn't going anywhere.
Olha, o jogo tá bonito, cara. Falar pra você. Uma cara nova, né, mano?
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there. I was certain I had just driven from this direction, but now the road was blocked.
Aí, ó. Dá uma melhorada. Cara, eu tenho que ir lá pro farol, mano. O farol parece estar perto, mas ao mesmo tempo tá muito longe, cara. Olha uma garrafa. E o Alan tá... Já tá cansado, mano. Tá bonito, cara, o gráfico. O que a gente tem aqui? A praquita de perigo.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Cara, se desse pra ir lá do outro lado eu iria, mano. Ah, eu não vou tentar pular aqui. Não vou. Ai, caramba, olha, tem na ponta do bagulho. Será que tem do outro lado da ponte, hein? Cara, eles deixam um pedacinho de madeira assim. Aí que tem um curioso que quer pular, né? Desce pra pular mesmo. É uma pegadinha aquele negócio. Tem uns corvos aqui. Caramba! Rapaz!
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. It would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
Foi embora, tá ali, tá ali. Olha o QR Code aí, mano. É, a NetherHelm, é a Redmi Entertainment, né? NetherHelm, ó, eu tô tirando uma onda com a Alan Wake agora. Eles colocam esses QR Code mesmo aí pra incrementar mais informações, algo do tipo. Tem uns que são easter eggs. É, mano, você não tava lá em cima, seu Zé Ruela? Caramba, deixa eu ver um. Uhul, se lascou. Vamos lá. Mano. Ui.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Pera aí, dá pra eu voltar lá atrás? Deixa eu ver aqui. E olha lá a barreira. Ó, barreira feia da mãe, hein? Não era pra você tá aí, cara. E ele tá cansado aí. Eu vou ter um problema, cara. Vou ter um grande problema com isso.
Tenta trocar o computador.
Ó o corvo, mano. Caramba, cara. Corre, Alan. Estranho, essa porcaria tá lá atrás. Lá atrás? Ui. Tô indo, tio, tô indo. Não tem certeza. Nossa, ele cansou. Calma aí, tio, calma aí.
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
was no way out. Was a death trap. I had to get out.
Caramba, mano.
Follow the light. You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Se a vida não volta? What?
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand? No. Follow my light.
Ah, a gente não passou por aqui não, é impressão minha.
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing.
Calma aí, cara, já que nós chega aí.
This way. There's no time.
Eu acho que a gente não encontra mais. A gente não encontra a página.
Follow me now. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Opa, valeu, tio. A lanterna.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Aí, ó.
You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Aí.
Now you'll die.
Ah, tá. Pô.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now. In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Daí as coisas aí, mano. Não posso voltar lá pra trás, né? Não dá, mano. Bota umas colisão aqui que a gente não consegue passar. Vamos nessa.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna
Ui! Ui! Sai daqui, praga! Salvou, mano. Estranho que eu tô usando outro tipo de controle. Esse aqui, sinalizador. Ah, tá. Vai me ajudar pra caramba aí. Deixa eu ver aqui. É aqui dentro. Tem alguma coisa escrita bem? Nossa, mano. Falar pra você, tá top, hein? Fazer esse daqui numa qualidade totalmente diferente. Opa, pra frente, pô. Tem que prestar atenção nessas garrafas de café.
Just like
É. Uhul. Oh. Aonde? Ui. Filha da mãe, fez eu perder uma porcaria, velho. Ui. Ai, caraca. Ui. Pô, mano, essa... Pô, tá de cheat. Vai. Eu não tenho nada a perder mesmo, matar vocês. Quer dizer, minha munição eu tenho, né?
I can keep this up forever.
Nossa, mano, eu pulei o bagulho errado. Nada aqui não, pô. Corre, alô! Caramba, mano, me deu um susto. Corre, Alan! Eu vou morrer. Eu vou morrer.
Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Nossa, mano, tá lindo, cara.
Alan, before he missed the shot.
Yuppies. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife, if you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Calma aí, Alice. Nossa, mano, tá muito bacana, cara, isso.
Let's see who has the last laugh, city boy. Okay. Good day to you too.
Chaves do carro?
Come on, Slowpoke. You get the full service here. I've made all the arrangements. I drive the car. I'll even carry the bags. All you have to do is drag your cute butt into the car and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, sounds like you've got a lazy bastard for a husband.
Yeah, but I got a thing for him. Come on, you lazy bastard. Let's go.
Nossa, tem uma fumaça saindo lá, cara. Aí da valsa. Bora lá, né, mano?
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Cara, mano, tá muito rico, cara, em
Try the coffee.
detalhes.
Just don't blame me when you fall in love, cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Nossa, mano, passou um maluco
Yeah,
correndo
that
ali.
makes two of us.
Are you staying long, Mr. Wake? I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with Alan Wake. Are you on your own, or is your wife with you? I can show you the town if you want. I get off work at 6.
Thanks, Rose. We'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Cara, tem bastante gente até andando aqui.
Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
Ah, Itália, a decoração de Natal.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
You put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
Nossa, aqueles dois caras lá. Bora
Yes,
usar.
that's my favorite tune. Coconut.
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been. If I had my hammer,
It does
I'd
that.
shut it
Get
for you.
stuck. Yeah.
Jeez.
You need to give it a good solid whack. Tune number 6 in the jukebox.
Children of the Elder God. Now there's a song for you.
Vai.
Now that's what I'm talking about, yes!
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Nossa, mano. Ó o copyright aí, maluco. O tia vai me acompanhando, cara. Será mesmo? O cara vai virando, cara. Vai virando. Ô, mano, oxi. O tia vai virando, cara. Oi, tia, pra que você fica olhando pra mim, pô? Olha lá. Vamos ver a tia aqui.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't
Stucky,
wanna die,
to get the
do
key
you?
and get out as soon as
Worse.
possible. The waitress was giving me a headache.
He
Overeager
didn't
fans
listen.
always did.
Ah, essa daí é aquela tia, mano.
I told Rose last week that she should change the bulb. This is what happens when you get sloppy. Let's do my rounds. Remind them to change their bulbs always. To stay vigilant because darkness never sleeps.
É por isso que ela anda com esse tipo de lamparina. Oxi.
Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill.
but I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Nossa, mano.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring. I am so happy this could be arranged. You are not the first rider to stay in the cabin, you know.
Fala, tia, pode falar mais. Eu quero saber. Quem que é o outro? Fala. Fala, tia.
You should go. Your wife must be waiting for you. You don't want her to worry.
Fala. Pera aí, eu vou aqui e vou voltar pra ver. Bora, tia, falar mais alguma coisa? Tia, não... Bora lá, manuscrito. Ela não vai falar mais nada, não. Vambora.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Aqui são os detalhes que a gente nunca presta atenção, cara. Essas falas aí falam... Dizem bastante coisa referente a isso.
I hadn't seen her leave, but the old lady was gone.
Desapareceu. Ela saiu, tio. Ó, a porta. Alarme. Opa.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
Queria ver eles cantando, cara. Não sei se eles cantam em algum momento aqui. A tia falar mais alguma coisa? Não fala. Eu acho que eu perdi essa...
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge. I'll be heading back to work as soon as Dr. Hartman gets here, Rose. Oh, but I'm not looking forward to the poison we have at the Park Cafe.
É, se eu ficasse aqui, eles iam cantar.
Now this is what coffee should taste like.
Oh, Rusty, that's so sweet. I'll swing by with a fresh cup later on. Will you be staying in town for the Deer Fest, Mr. Wake?
The deer is dear to me. The deer is dear to me. The deer is dear to me, my dear, in more ways than one.
Oh dear. That's not really our festival anthem.
Could have fooled me there.
Ah, eles cantaram
I had the
mesmo.
keys. Alice was outside. I didn't want to keep her waiting.
Então vamos embora. Falou, pessoal. Até mais.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you? It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
É uma fobia de escuro. Se for lá em cima, lá eu consigo explorar. Não consigo correr. Aí aqui a gente consegue ver o carro deles. Mas o jogo tá bem diferente, cara. Deu uma cara nova. Não consigo correr, mano. Consigo correr sim, só esse... Só até esse ponto aqui. Vegetação, ó. Olha, tem uma garrafa de café.
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera. There was a dormant volcano under it.
Yeah. A gente veio dali. Pena que não dava pra passar daqui. Se desse pra passar tava bom, mano. Uma placa aqui. Vambora. Ô, mano, e qual é daquele tronco enfiado ali na pedra, mano? Olha o hospício lá do outro lado, cara. Vamos nessa, Alice. Ó os corvos. Eita, deu uma... Oxi! Oxi, bugou o corvo. Oxi! What the fuck, mano? Tudo bugado os corvos. Bird leg cabine.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
Olha, tem um... Não dá pra entrar, não. Tô tentando dar uma olhada aqui. Não dá pra pular.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Então, mais aberto ao público. Não pode nem ir lá, cara. Deixa a gente explorar, pô. Tem nada aqui não, cara. Devia ter mais uma garrafa de café. Dá pra entrar aí não? Ali é o gerador. Consigo entrar? Agora não. Aqui é a porta.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Vamos lá. Se eu não me engano, cara, tinha uma conquista lá naquele bar. Bar não, lanchonete, cara.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Volte para Alice. Pô, mano, não tava mais pra lá? Ah tá, é o gerador.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Olha a história de amor. Negócio de energia aí. Lá em cima não é nada. Vou dar uma explorada aqui. Ele não corre, mano.
Alice? Honey? A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Thomas Zane. Thomas Zane, ele faz parte do universo, né? Thomas. Olha a garrafa de café ali, ó. É, tinha uma conquista lá sim, cara. E era... acho que fazer os dois. Tipo, cantar e um dar uma marretada no outro, não tenho certeza. Uma hora a gente vai ter que refazer isso daí, entrar no modo pesadelo e...
Guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less, but we'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now, let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. And now, some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
Já era, Alan. Não tem como você fugir não, pô.
The water was black. I couldn't help but imagine all sorts of horrors lurking in the depths below.
Lá, mano, tem um... ah, foi coberto. Tem umas estrelas aqui, ó. Olha que bonito, cara. Ela tem fobia do escuro. Bora, Alan.
Alan, come here, slowpoke. I'm waiting.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice! Everyone
Hey,
keeps...
hey, just hear me out! There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No! It's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
Oh.
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out. Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
Oh, caramba!
What the hell?
Ô, filha da mãe. Tô indo, Alice. Vê se fumador aí correr.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Alice? Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Pô, tem gente que passa ali, cara. Tá bom, tem bastante. Bastante. Porra, filha da mãe, mano.
Damn.
Cadê o manuscrito?
Hello?
Ali, ó.
Hello? Is someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake. Departure by Alan Wake.
É, por Alan Wake mesmo, cara. Começa a partir daqui. A gente encontrar esses manuscritos aí. Pois é, mano. Deixa eu dar uma pausinha aqui. Voltar aqui?
Mano, cara que não vem amanhã.
Oh, para de fofocar aí, pô. Eu tô aqui. Ai, daqui a pouco vocês estão famosas pelas fofocas aí do meu canal.
Mano, não sei se for rindo.
Crazy Gills? Sister?
Lá em casa dava. Onde eu moro é assim.
Ô, suas fofoqueiras, vai pra lá, pô. Tô ocupado aqui, meu. Aqui, né?
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Primeira vez no chat, seja bem-vindo. Oh, é pior que o canal tava offline. Pera aí, tá pegando aqui, mano? Depois eu revejo, né? É isso aí, pronto, tá ativo aqui. Voltamos 100%. Bora lá, Alan. Meu Deus. As moleques ficam em cima do muro. Ah, deixa aqui minhas coisas. Tem que ver isso daí, ó.
The
TikTok.
lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a
Cara,
phone.
madeireira, mano, mas já. Essa parte aqui vai ser um pouco tensa. Ah, não dá não. Tem um corvo lá em cima? Não, é a impressão. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa pra cá. Bom se tivesse a lanterna. Acho que só vou pegar a lanterna lá dentro. E esse código aí? Eu não entendi esse código.
Anybody there? Please.
É não,
I've been in
tio.
an accident.
É o demo.
Hey! Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Nightfall!
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Pleased
To meet you. Non-refundable
reservation
deposit required. Fair and square.
Caraca, o exercício.
And
square.
Oxe, mano, colisão doida é essa? Ó, uma garrafa de café. Calma aí, tio. Opa.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave. and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Cara, é tipo, tá contando o que ainda vai acontecer, mano. Tá com demo.
It's the latest thing!
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Ele escreveu certinho, cara. O iluminado.
During your trying, it's
Yes.
the latest.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello?
Roman, let you kill.
The spirit.
What? Não era pra...
The bulldozer had gone over the cliff with the office. I hoped Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out.
Não era pra casa ter sido destruída, cara. Ela tá inteira, mano. A vida. É só putaria. Ui! 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 Ah, filha da... Ui, ah, mano!
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Esse daqui, mano. Tem que ter alguma coisa aqui pra me ajudar. Deixa eu ver. Chutei, deve ter liberado. Aqui, ó.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Consigo passar por ali, cara, pelo vão, mano. Tá lá. É que se o Alan corre muito, ele cansa. Esse maluco que fuma muito.
Graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Pega tudo aí, Alan. Poxa, mano, que barulho é esse? O negócio é... Eu nem percebi que quando eu ligava ali, acabava iluminando tudo. Ui! Cadê? Morre! Já era. A gente tem aqui bateria, munição de revólver. O que eu precisava? Se eu não me engano, eu vi uma parte do manuscrito aqui. Feliz, cansa não, cara.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Ah, um pedacinho lá depois da lanchonete. Conta o que aconteceu depois que o Alan saiu dela. A Rose. Ela é muito quieta. Quieta pra caramba. Eu tô em um lugar. Vamos ver aqui. Cara, se desse, mano, eu quebrava as barreiras aqui e explorar pra lá. É que o Alan não... Ó, tem como mudar a posição. É, pensei que ia dar alguma coisa. Vamos nessa, Alan, sem medo, cara.
What the hell was that?
What? Tem que ficar de olho, mano, que a gente pode encontrar páginas do manuscrito aqui, elas ficam escondidas.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Mano, o poço tá longe, cara. Tá bem longe esse poço de gasolina. Ah, né? O que tem aqui? Tem um pau aqui, ó. Uma garrafa, ó. Coleção. Mais nada, não? Tem um ali, ó, do outro lado. Vamos ver se a gente consegue chegar lá. E vai pra frente, cara. Provavelmente vai ter bicho. Ô, fumante. É horrível jogar com uma jogabilidade desse jeito. É, do outro lado ali deve ter alguma coisa.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Que droga, mano. Pensei que os caras estavam aqui do meu lado. Tá, ali tem uma coisa brilhando lá, cara. Lá no chão. Porque eu não vou pra lá. Opa! Ei. Olha o manuscrito. Chegada de Barry.
Bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Estranho, cara. Barry. E o Barry deve ser o melhor amigão do Alan, né? Ele chama ele de Al. Cara, é legal, velho, que dá pra se entender um pouco mais a história. Esses daqui eu acho que é no modo pesadelo. E eu vou estar explorando mesmo, cara. Vou tentar pegar o máximo possível do jogo. Ó a casa lá, mano. Desce, eu ia lá do outro lado. Só se eu quebrasse a barreira aí. Sei lá, mano. Ui! O Alan. Cai não, pô. Faz isso comigo não. Vai pra onde, mano? Na boa. Pra lá, né? Fui ali, não fui? Eu sou Zé Ruela. É, eu tava... Tá lá mesmo. Tá lá? É. Negócio piscando lá no chão. Pode ser alguma coisa, cara. Munição. Ah, piscando, né? Então era ali. Era uma munição mesmo. Nada não. Vamos nessa. Cara, não é coisa boa, né? Tem nada aqui. Ui! Gramado, vem. Ui! Nossa, é dois? Ui! Ui! Vai. Não vai ser mais pilha não, rapaz. Ô, meu. Tá voltando, né? Tem aqui, mano. Ah, boa, cara. É uma floresta. Pequenininha. Pra mim subir aí. Deixa eu ver. Aqui, ó. Sobe, Alan. Vou explorar aqui. Opa, ali em cima dá pra subir. Deve ter alguma coisa útil lá. Ali, ó. Ó. Pra lá é pra lá, ó. Ó. Deixa eu ver. Ó lá. Pra cima. Nada aqui não. Tá mandando pra cima. Pra ir pra cima, cara, tem que girar aquele negócio. Pra correr com ala é só assim, ó. E ele cansa. Beleza. Vamos com calma.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Beleza. A escada tá quebrada. Aqui, tio. Tem um pouco mais de munição.
I couldn't stay here. There had to be a way to get up there.
Cara, a ambientação aqui é sinistra, mano. A chance de aparecer uma porrinha aqui. Aqui. Alguma coisa ali do outro lado, cara. Vamos ver. Porrinha aqui, mano. Um bicho.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Tem, tio. Tem.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Putz. Ui! Ui! Vamos! A cabeça! Aí, ó! Carrega, Alan! Carrega, maluco! Deixa eu na mão não, pô! Gerador ali, né? Só o fim da... Dentro deve ter alguma coisa, mano. Pedaço mais inscrito aí, ó. Vamos ver o que tá falando aqui. Atacado por pássaros.
Before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Nossa, mano. Tem uma parte daí que acontece. Uou. Essa peça que eu queria, mano. Ah, eu tenho mais munição lá, né?
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Ah, tá, eu já vim aqui. Beleza. Deixa eu ver aqui. Nossa, não... Ah, tá, tem sim. E dali é aquele lá de trás, né? Bora, meu filho, vem. Vai demorar um pouquinho, mas vai vir. Show de bola, mano. Vou ver ali. Vou pra lá, né? Tá. Pera aí, eu acho que ali dava pra pegar primeiro antes de eu ir pra lá, mano. Aqui, ó. Aqui, ó.
Taken. They're taken.
Possuídos? Cara, dá uns... São possuídos. Ah, eu peguei o... Ô, mano, pega aí. Ilhas. Cara, olha só. Mas só tenho duas. Não é nada aqui não? Sei não. Então vamos embora. Ali, ó, tinha um negócio. Será que eu vou ter que descer tudo de novo? Não, aquilo ali é outro. Vamos ver aqui. Tá, vamos embora. O Alan é um fumante. Ah, corre aí, Alan. Não corre não, mano. Bora, Alan. Oxi. O que eu vou fazer pra subir ali agora? Vamos ver. Tô ali. Ali, ó. Vambora. Sobe, Alan. Alan. Cara, eu vou ter que enfrentar aquele maluco lá. Olha um pedaço manuscrito lá. Acho que é, mano. Tá piscando. Olha, tem essa. Ai, mano, não, cara. Puxa vida, cara. Não era isso que eu queria, mano. A vida, mano. Aquilo ali é raridade.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, you know, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Nossa, o cachorro sumiu, cara. Provavelmente o cachorro virou patê. Aí, ó, recuperei o sinalizador perdido, cara. Raridade esse bagulho aí. Essa música sinistra, cara. Não tinha visto o negócio brilhando. Ali, ó. E minha cueca. Tá escrito aqui. Wake encontra páginas.
At first I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Salvar Alice. Beleza, também tô procurando, cara. Vamos ver se a gente consegue concluir tudo. Ah, mano.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no coat. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Ui! Ô, desgrama! Ida! Ô, desgrama, cara! A minha vida não volta porque eu não tenho... Uis. Vou ver se eu encontro alguma coisa, cara. Ô, desgrama, cara! Nada aqui não, mano. O manuscrito ali, ó. Mas não é pra cá que eu tenho que ir. Ah, miséria. Ui. Filho. Deixa eu ver. O que a gente tem aqui? TV no posto de gasolina.
The gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Caramba, mano. É, e realmente essas coisas aí, elas vão... Cara, pode... Pera aí, mano. É pra mim pra... Ah, é pra mim pra cima. Tinha um negócio de luz aqui, cara. Ô, mano, coisa chata esses bichos, hein? Ah, tem coisa aqui, ó. Pensa que eu não te vi, né, ó, seu fresco. Ui, filha. Uma mãe. É um gerador de energia. Vou ligar ele porque daí eu consigo fazer um checkpoint. E tá escrito aí. Safe. Ah, é um gerador mesmo, cara. Lá pra cima de novo. Acima. Estranho, eu pensei que voltava, não voltou não. Olha pra frente. Não é nada não. Ah tá, aqui eu posso salvar de novo. Aí ó. Tem aqui. Ah, é pilha. Ah não, lá é pra baixo mesmo, cara. Essa música de fundo aí, cara, na boa. Vambora, dá um jeito. Ah lá. Tá lá onde? Tá ali, ó. Ali. Ali, ó. Pistola. O que mais? Ficou nada. Cara, eu provavelmente vou enfrentar algum chefe. É, mano. Cadê vocês? Ó, um pedaço do manuscrito lá. Ah, mano, cara. Foi só me usar isso aí, eu tinha usado na hora. Eu esqueço, cara, que eu tô de outra arma, mano. É porque o sinalizador, se tiver muito inimigo perto, ele acaba destruindo tudo. Ele é top, só que o ruim é que é escasso, né? Mente para o
Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
É, cara, isso daí vai acontecer. Falta uma página só aqui pra completar o manuscrito. Depois aquilo ali eu acho que é no... É mesmo, é no pesadelo, modo pesadelo. Ah, eu vou usar, mano, na boa. Mas eu vou usar no maluco lá. Dá mais munição aí, eu quero. Aqui é a lanterna.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Nossa, mano, ele desligou a máquina.
Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. Night Springs.
Night Springs. Mano, é aquela madeira girando ali, ó. Tá. Mano, o bagulho demora pra girar, cara. Vou mudar essa arma aqui, ela é valiosa. What? Faltava um pedaço do manuscrito, mano. Ele não tá aqui. Ele tá lá. Cadê, mano? Um pedaço de manuscrito aí. Falta um único pedaço. Porque aqui eu vou enfrentar ele, mano. Ele tá atingido, está cheio. Nossa.
Even with the engine takes hours to cool. Bounce is an easy and fatal. Count your before. Has destroyed the red car.
Oxi. Ui! Ô, caramba, cara. Oi. Toma.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Eu tô mais tranquilo. Ih, pior que minha vida enche sozinha, cara. Cara, cadê o último pedaço do manuscrito? Ah, boa, mano. Tá só um. Vai lá em cima. Se tiver lá. Eu só enfrentei ele. Vamos lá pra ver. Ali, ó.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Beleza. Bora ver aqui, cadê? Mano, cadê, mano? Último pedaço aí do manuscrito, cara.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Ah, deve estar aqui em cima. Olha. Ali, ó. Aqui, ó. Stuck possuído.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Cara, é o stuck, mano. O maluco possuído lá.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
7 dias. Opa, garrafa de café ali, cara. Uma coisa aqui, mano. Ali, ó. Ui! Ui! Ai, mano! Ui, desgra... Ah, é? Ai! Filha da mãe, cara. É tudo pra não deixar eu chegar lá, cara. Na boa. Só porque eu vi o negócio lá, não podia.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
É tudo pra não deixar eu chegar lá. Eu vou chegar lá. Ah, mano! Caminhão bloqueando, cara. Porcaria, mano. Agora é pra não deixar eu sair. Corre, Alan. Ui! Pra não deixar eu sair também, mano. Ali tá bloqueado. O que que tem ali também? Tá bom, deixa eu dar uma olhada antes de eu ir pra missão principal, né? Bora! Pode dizer que você tá cansado de novo, cara. É o fumante, filho da mãe. Placa lá do outro lado, lá, ó. Cara, eu curto, velho, agora explorar esse tipo de jogo. Tem que... Pelo amor. O que tem aqui, mano? Deixa eu ver. Tudo isso daí pra... Ué, tem nada aqui, mano. Ah, mano. Ui. Ô, pô. Mano. Pode dizer que agora eu não posso ir embora. Não tem nada. Ah, mano. Ui. O carinha. Ô, filha da mãe. É. Enche o saco, cara. Já não tenho munição. Tem coisa ali. Já tem coisa.
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Agora. Sei não, cara, é impressão minha. Lá frente. Deixa pela garagem mesmo.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Provavelmente, cara. Tu é doido. Tu é doido. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa que eu posso pegar aqui, ó. 68. 68ª festa. Ah, tá. Festa do cervo. Tem isso daí. Ó.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh,
Thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Ah, aquilo ali que tava escrito lá no manuscrito, mano. Já mostrou duas coisas que iam acontecer. What?
Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! Now, she's missing. Alice? Alice? I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared. Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Pois é, já tem uma garrafa de café lá.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Vamos finalizar essa parte, mano.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Vamos ver aqui. Um telefone. Banheiro, cara.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now.
Ah, mano.
My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Ah, é. É o início do Max Payne 1, cara. Querida, eu cheguei. É, o Max Payne 1, cara. Eu acho que é, cara. Eu não tenho muita certeza, mas eu cheguei a jogar. Nossa, mano.
The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Ah, é isso daí mesmo, cara. Boa.
I really don't like
I'm right
this,
here,
Alan.
baby.
Please hurry.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Nossa, mano, que maneiro. Deixa eu voltar pro menu. Venha. Ai, muda também a parte de fundo, cara. Que da hora. Então é isso aí, rapaziadinha. O Zone vai ficando por aqui. Muito obrigado pela participação de todos. Até a próxima live. Falou, rapaziada. Tamo junto. Aqui deve dar pra adicionar também. Aqui eu tenho que tirar essas coisas. Show.